Hi, Sandy.
Hi, it's Dave.
Hi, it's Kirk.
Welcome to the A.D.K channel. I suddenly went blank there. I was like, what am I saying? I don't know where I am.
Where are we?
Yeah, what am I doing? Where is it? It's
We've edited 17 videos today, apparently.
17. Well, it's now like, what's that? It's actually like 20 now. Well, A19 now. We're on the 20th. Right. Today's video, it's a band I have seen, but I'm pretty certain I don't think either of you will have seen this band. And it's probably a little bit different than what we've done. I don't think of any band we've done on the channel that's ever been like this band. So I'm really intrigued to know what you think of them. We're gonna expand some horizons today. And no, it's not an Asian band. It's not Asian.
Okay.
We're gonna go check it out. We'll share our thoughts and feelings at the end. Let's go.
الولاد بالرسمة هذا اخر حلوة هي الزير عسلامة نقص صوت نقص السلام عليكم
Aslanım.
عسلامة الحمد لله سلام تفضلوا الولاد عسلامة ايش عندك؟ فيش لوجه الولاد عندي كتاب قدم سيرفيس الكل ذهب قديم
قداش عمرك؟
شفت مزيان 50 سنة
نجم
اي تفضل شفت ما بالك؟ سيف وكانوا نحاس لا ما تمسش هاي تشري نشري.
Okay, so unfortunately I don't normally stop end credits, but in the interest of time, due to we've got some time constraints today, and that's about a minute and a half of credits still to roll there. Unfortunately I couldn't put them on, but so that is the band Myrath, and the song is Believer, and I believe, pun intended, they are from Turkey, is my understanding.
Oh.
Okay, Kirk, over to you, mate.
Wow, what a budget they must have had for that.
That's videography for you. That's what you do with a music video.
Yeah, especially when you've got a grant of a 7-figure sum behind you.
No idea what the concept of the video was, but it's still awesome. I loved it.
Exactly. It had the intoxicating action of Indiana Jones, didn't it? That type
of Prince of Persia. Mummy,
exactly.
All of that sort of stuff thrown in.
Yeah. You could almost call that, and this is a terrible term, I hope it doesn't catch on, Oriental core. Please.
Oh,
no. In all seriousness, that was traditional heavy metal, wasn't it? And they're really, I do love that Phrygian mode music that the Arab world produced, and the harmonic minor guitar solos. However, when he played the main guitar solo, that was like a Western blues rock solo, almost like November Rain Slash.
Right, okay.
It's like, wow, where did that come from? Musically, the guitars are always going to get lost in the mix, aren't they? Because of the pomp of the keyboards, and I understand that. That's what driving the main melody,
and things like the violins.
Yeah, exactly. And you've got up-tempo drums. So if you like power metal, you'd enjoy that. If you like your traditional heavy metal, do you know what? If you like experimental metal, something outside the usual genres, there's no reason why you couldn't get behind that and really immerse yourself in that. And that's obviously what happens in the video, isn't it? When he looks into the looking glass, and then he's transported into this world of, shall we say, to me, it's almost like the Western imagination of the glory of the Orient, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But if they're Turkish, they don't need to do that. They used to rule that part of the world with the Ottoman Empire, didn't they? Their ancestors. Yeah, enjoyable song. I'd be interested to know what an album sounds like from them. I bet it's not 10 songs all like that.
No, I don't actually know. I have not actually done a full album of theirs, so yeah, I'll definitely check it. I see. For me, I should really go and check that out, but I just do too many other videos back to back. But it's yeah, I think if I had a whole album of that, I'd be starting to struggle. That feels like that's a big song, and then they need to. Weirdly, you want to say, well, I want some more stripped back songs that don't need to have so much pomp in them.
Yeah.
You want something a little bit more straight to the point.
Yeah, you'd feel like you've fallen off your camel and been left to die in the desert after those songs. That's kind of fun. Right, I need to start with the stereotypes.
Yes.
Move on from me, please.
Yeah, go on, Andy. What did you think?
I hope I don't offend the members of the two countries involved, but I'm going to call it Oriental core, Kirk. I've got symphonic traditional Indian rock, so apologies to members of India, countrymen of India and of Turkey, because I've got the countries wrong. You said heavy metal. I'd term that as rock, actually. Cinematography was a combination of the Mummy and the 300 films. Looked really, really good. I like the fact there was a story. I like the look of the video, especially when the guys are sort of playing individually in the deserts. I picked out the solo as being particularly enjoyable, and Kirk, you're probably absolutely right. It's perhaps away from their style of music and more traditional sort of Western rock and metal guitar solo. I've never seen someone play a smoke guitar solo, which is what happened towards the end of that video. But I enjoyed watching it and listening to the track. I don't think it'd do much for me if I just sort of heard it without the visuals. But quite entertaining overall.
Yeah, that's all fair comments, I think. I mean, I liked, especially on the midsection, when it all just kind of drops out, when you start getting the kind of more the Middle Eastern traditional instrumentation came through, and then it all kind of kicked back into the solo. Just before that solo, you were getting all like, it sounded almost a bit like sitar style string instrumentation that was coming through. I thought that was really cool, and I love it when bands, like when we talk about things like Japanese band, the Wagaki band, that all play on that. You've got the Mongolian band, the Who,
Yeah.
Stuff like that where they're using these traditional instruments, but they're still making heavy music. Love it because it's a great mashup of different cultures. So I really appreciate that, and I love the video. I love the fact that they visualized the concept and just went with it. The fact that it's not been done on a cheap budget. You can see even things like I was watching at the end when he's standing on the edge of the building. You can see his shadow of his legs, but also the flag, and the flag had a shadow, and you can see the flag moving, the shadows moving. They've actually managed to really think about that detail because it'd have been so easy to put his shadow in and have a fixed shadow and not think about that little flag and how that shadow was going to move with it. So they've obviously done the work on it, and yeah, great track. And that was, of course, Myrath and the song Believer. Now, if you like this video, please do like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the video sometime very soon. Take care.